first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. As always, we appreciate you joining us here. We are live streaming from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every weekday, right around 1 o'clock, and we go throughout the afternoon covering a wide range of topics. In case this is your first time tuning in, I want to remind you that we are on our YouTube channel. We're at kptv.com under the Fox 12 Now tab or on those Fox 12 Oregon apps, and you can watch all of our segments afterward and share those as well, so please do so. Today, we are talking about something that is returning to Portland coming up here in just a couple of weeks. I'm talking about Portland's Folk Festival, celebrating folk music, and here to talk all about it right now, co-founder Scott Gilmore. Scott, great to have you on here. I know we talked last year about the festival. You're going into a new year, and I want to talk all about it. But before we do, I wonder if we could recap for everybody just how this all got started, and a bit of that origin story for this folk festival.
Absolutely. We started the Portland's Folk Festival in 2018 at the McMinimans White Eagle, just as a way to play around and have fun with our musical community. We don't get to see them very often. Everyone's touring and playing in different spots around the U.S. And so we wanted a way to just to get together, share each other's music, enjoy each other's company, and watch each other perform. And the reaction from that was so full of love and full of community that we just had to keep bringing it back every year, and we're lucky that the McMinimans has been with us every step of the way, helping us grow this event from its humble beginnings of about 100 or so people over one day at White Eagle into what it is now at Crystal Ballroom.
Yeah, definitely graduated to the big stage there for those McMinimans venues, and a great place for that too. A great place for live music. It always has been. When you talk about the folk music scene, what do you think it is about folk music that seems to resonate so well with people from around here and all the people that come into town for this thing?
I feel that the idea of folk music is not necessarily a genre. It's not limited to a genre, but more an ideal. Like, what are these artists trying to say? What's a message that is in the music? I think that is at the heartstrings, at the core of folk and Americana music these days, where it's songwriters trying to pass down information from one generation to the next, trying to share the things that they've learned in their lives with the next generation. And so I think that's something that brings a lot of people in. It doesn't have boundaries necessarily. Like it can jump from genres, from Americana to roots to singer-songwriter to folk to even like hints of jazz and R&B. And I think that is something that brings a lot of people together. It's the message of the music, not necessarily exactly how it is played.
So it really it goes back to that idea of storytelling and telling their viewpoint and getting that through in the music. And you think that's kind of the through line through all of that?
I believe so. And I believe a lot of our artists show up for their music and show up for the message that they're trying to express. And I think that's something that brings both the community and the artists together. We have people that are dedicating their lives to telling their story through song or sharing their knowledge through song. And I think that is something that everyone can use on a rainy Portland day, especially as we get into January and February. We all need to get together, get close, and listen to some stories. We all want to be entertained and feel that warmth.
Yeah, it's live right now. If anybody looks outside, that is the definition of the gloominess of winter in the Northwest. So I totally get that. Talking about the festival itself, as you mentioned, you've graduated from starting off there at White Eagle now to the big stage, multiple days. What are some of the biggest things that you've learned about putting on a festival during that time?
I have learned that it's all about being present with the event, being present with the preparation, being present with the follow through, and then especially being present during the whole production, because you have to enjoy every moment of it. You have to put love into every aspect of it. And I've found that something that has tied us together is just appreciating that we get to do this at all. The fact that we all get to get together in a venue and be close to each other and share music together I feel very lucky to be able to do that. And so I've learned that appreciate, even though it feels like an insurmountable amount of work at times, it feels that that work is worth it. And that when you see the people that inspire you up on stage performing and collaborating together, and you feel that intimacy and you feel the presence of all being together, it really does make it all worth it. And so enjoying every moment of the process is what I've learned through years of at times struggle to make sure that these events can continue to go.
Yeah, I mean, there's behind the scenes. I'm sure there's a lot of trial and error, a lot of things learned, but it all comes back down to that. What you're talking about is that experience that everybody's having. And talking about that, say for somebody out there who may not have been to one before, maybe they don't go out to see a lot of live music. What can they expect coming to Portland's Folk Festival?
I think there's something for everyone. The music, of course, is wonderful and is a wide array of genres under the folk umbrella. But there's also local vendors who are going to be selling things all the way from sticks and stones, who have these beautiful handcrafted rings, to we'll have vendors that have clothing. We'll have our sponsor Ginger Cult will be giving out some delicious non-alcoholic ginger drinks. We'll have it feels like a bazaar, like a community bazaar, where it really everyone's coming together. There's a lot of different We'll have a masseuse there this year, so if you're feeling tight from all the head banging from watching music, you can get a massage on. And it also has two stages. We're going to be having the big bands on the Crystal Ballroom stage, and then we have solo acoustic acts downstairs in Lola's room. And so for the pure folk heads that just want the strings and the voice, we're going to have acoustic artists performing in a more listening atmosphere, and then the ballroom, which may go from gentle to raucous. And so I believe the Folk Festival has something for everyone, including seats. If you're worried about having tired legs, there will be a lot of seats there and cozy areas to relax and cuddle up. So I think there's something for everyone at the 2025 Portland's Folk Festival.
Yeah, that does seem like you're covering all the bases right there. So no matter how you're feeling throughout the day, it's something else, something to do there. Well, for talking about the music really quick too, you mentioned it's a wide variety. Can you tell us a little bit about who some of the artists are that are going to be coming to town or performing here? Maybe they're already in town.
Absolutely. We're so excited. Yeah, absolutely. We have some returning artists that are the Rainbow Girls who are coming back, who were one of our co-headliners last year. We're excited to have back. Olive Klug will be headlining Saturday night, who was a formerly local Portland resident, now living in Nashville. Thunderstorm Artiste will be coming back as well, who is also a former Portland resident. We'll have Johnny Franco and his real brother Dom performing, which is a local favorite, along with Free Creatures, who used to be Portland residents as well. We also have Haley Johnson, who's a Portland resident, and then Handmade Moments coming all the way from New Orleans, along with so many other fantastic artists, both local and national. It really is. It's going to span the gap. We have Christopher Worth, who's a wonderful Portland artist here. It really does span the gap of all sorts of different genres and different types of performances, from acoustic to full-on rock and roll to Americana to honky tonk. It really, you're going to get a taste test of all sorts of music from local but also national. And
so it's the 2 days. Can you give everybody, with that many artists, what are the hours of the fest?
Hours of Fest on Friday is we start at 6, doors open at 5, and then music goes till 11:30, and we'll be alternating stages from the ballroom stage to Lola's, and so there'll be music constantly through the whole time. And then Saturday that's the big day. We start at 2 with our songwriting contest winners, and we go all the way till around midnight. So that's the big day. So make sure you come prepared. There will be food available. You can enter and leave the venue if you want to go out and get a bite in the middle. But we'll have 35 artists over 2 stages over 2 days, and it's just going to be, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So come prepared.
Yeah, perfect. Well, and for everybody who wants to get tickets and find out more about it and read about it, what's the best place for them to go to?
The best place is portlandsfolkfestival.com or Crystal Ballroom's website, Crystal PDX. And also, it's going to such a great cause. All the money that we're raising goes to Sunstone Way, which helps Portland with those experiencing temporary houselessness. And we are also doing a clothing drive. So bring warm or gently used clothes to the festival, and you'll be entered to win a raffle ticket from our sponsors at Breedlove Guitar, you could win a brand new Breedlove guitar from bringing clothes to support the city. So it's a win-win.
Wow. Yeah, let's just clarify that for everybody, so they can bring those used clothes to the Crystal Ballroom itself and donate right there.
Yep, bring used or new or gently used warm clothing to the ballroom. You can also buy raffle tickets if you just want to give money, and all that money goes directly to Sunstone Way as well. And then also on the front end, $2 your ticket goes to Music Portland and their Echo grant. So that funds local musicians who are trying to record an album or make the next leap in their career. So by coming to this event, you're going to support local musicians, and then you'll also be able to support our community and help some of our community members get back into feasible housing.
Wow, that's so many different things that you're doing right there too. Just on that side of things, kind of goes in theme with that wide variety of music falling under it. So many different activities, but yeah, helping people out, and that's bringing back that sense of community. Well, Scott, thank you, very much for joining us today, and congratulations on all the hard work leading up to this. I know it's there's a lot that goes into putting something like this on, and clearly it's paid off. Like it's meant something to a lot of people here. What you're creating.
Appreciate that, Greg. We're so happy to be able to do it, and we hope you come on out. Let me know if you want to be on the list. Come and join us.
All right, I will. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, have a great one.
Have a good one. Thanks for having me.
And for everybody watching, we are live streaming, but we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back at 1:30. We've got lots of stuff going on throughout the afternoon that's live streaming, but also want to emphasize again, you can check out all of our segments there on the Fox 12 Oregon YouTube channel, kptv.com, or the Fox 12 Now tab, or on the Fox 12 Oregon app. So feel free to share them, share this segment, get the word out there about Portland's Folk Fest, and we will take a break for right now, though. I will talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.